and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Leisurely way to spend a Saturday. Leisurely afternoon. Kick back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. And it's King in at point guard. And for the Lakers, we've got Newell, and it's Gravett in at the center position. And with the All-Star break just behind us, Grant, everyone should be well rested for every game.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you'd be surprised how quickly that rest evaporates. It's much needed, but it only gets you so far.
And it's Charlotte to start out. Here's Chambers. A deep three. Booth with the rebound. And he buries his first look.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Up top, Brown. To the middle. And there's the rejection. Here's the natural. Boot shot is good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's King. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Inside. And is blocked. Daniels right side. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
The Hornets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And it's Chambers missing.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Pass to Gravett. Got a piece of it. Brown with the steal. Out left to the wing. Wide open look. King gets the bucket.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And the basket by Gravett.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. McDaniel, pass to Chambers. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Lakers. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Lakers, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference.
I think for Los Angeles, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Basket's good.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's the natural. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Daniels outside. Shot clock at 5. Banks banked it in off the glass.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Minute 32 left in the first. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Some of the numbers here for him. Here's Rogers to the left side wing. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. McLeod passes to Black. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Hornets trail by 8. To the right side. Pass to Rogers. Black outside. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's the natural. He's coming off a 25-point game against New Orleans. Yep, count it.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
.24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Black. He buries it from 3. Los Angeles leading by 5. To the inside. Rush. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And the free throw, no good. Here's McLeod. The Lakers going with a whole new group out there. We've got Newell. And it's Gravett in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. Here's the natural. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the natural in their last time out against New Orleans really lit up the floor. He had 25 points, and he was able to provide some stout defense on that end of the court, too. He's been on a real hot streak of late, and I think everyone wants to see just how long he can keep this up. Guys?
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponent.
5 on the clock. Here's Brown.
He's been off the mark since the start of the second quarter. Shots aren't dropping like they were early.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Knocks down the long J.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
1:49 left to play in the first half of basketball. The natural gets the bucket.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of, the production from him at the offensive end.
1:49 left to play in the first half of basketball. The natural gets the bucket.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of. It up, fellas.
Hornets trail by 10. Chambers, the pass to King. And that one's good. McDaniel's got 6.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Pass to Newell. A minute 15 left in the half. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 7 points in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's the natural. He's got 10. Soft touch off the glass.
They have no answer into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's the natural. He's got 10. Soft touch off the glass.
They have no answer inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Rogers. Here's King. Here's Chambers. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Brown, no good.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Here's the natural. And that one hits the back iron. Here's King. Offline with a 3.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. Wait. And we've got third quarter here. 2 quarters in the books. The Lakers lead by 10. And so in the game for the Hornets. And it's Brown in at the small forward position.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And here are the Hornets now. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Here's Mullen. No good there.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Daniels. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Daniels has got his second basket of the night.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Chambers. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Here's McDaniel. Pass to King. Clock at 6. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Both teams will make substitutions. .110 left in the third. Pass to the natural. Here's Newell. 7 points in the game. Here's the natural. An easy 2 on the layup. The natural's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Hornets trail by 8. Here's Rogers. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Newell's got his 4th rebound in this one. From 7 feet away, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Rogers, still without a bucket. Blocked! Here's the natural. Has to grab it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Chambers. Here's Rogers. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Lakers on top, leading by 10. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Here's Chambers. We've got Dyson Daniels. And it's Gravett in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Now here's Daniels. And the basket by Gravett. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
The Hornets shooting around 44%. Not bad. A nice shot by Mullen.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Here's the natural. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
Here's King. Pass to Mullen. And that one drops.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And it's Daniels with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 14. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Pass to McDaniel. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. So both teams changing it up here. Here's the natural. Uses the glass on the layup. The natural's got 20 points.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. The score tied at 61. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And with this brief pause, let's take a look at our player of the game.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Hornets coach as he addressed his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Into the lane, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And the shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Rogers. A minute 9 left to play in the fourth. And the shot goes.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The natural.
Yes! And great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the moment of the game. Yes.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chambers, the pass to King. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 13 feet out. Money! A huge shot to tie it up.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
To the middle. Here's the natural. Count it! Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're down by 2. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Charlotte, no good that time either. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Now a timeout called by the Lakers. They're leading by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And here's Charlotte now.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty, missing both. Fires the three. And they'll get another chance. From deep. Off target. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight.